Alright everyone, welcome back to an episode of Seek on the Speed 252. Now, I want to talk about 4 things that I wish I would have known about this car before I bought it, because I had a few subscribers that asked me this question in the email, and so I want to make this video for those who are currently in the market to buy a Corvette Grand Sport, for those who already currently have a Corvette Grand Sport or a Corvette in general. And so, these 4 things could be just particular things. It could be just me that bother me. I have mentioned these 4 things in other videos as before, and I just want to talk about these things again because my subscribers have asked me to make this video and I want to make it for them. So let's hop into the number 1 thing that I wish I would have known about this Corvette Grand Sport. Number 1 thing is the brake dust. Now, I'm an auto detailing guy. I love cleaning my car. I have never had anybody else clean my Corvette, and I prefer to clean my own Corvette. I'm sure a lot of you out there love to do the same thing, unless you have, a guy that's just willing to do it for you and you appreciate his work. I know for me, I enjoy cleaning my own Corvette. I enjoy taking my Corvette out for a bunch of spin drives and just going out on a daily drive with my friends, other YouTubers, subscribers, and just having a good time enjoying my ride. What I don't like, go on the road for about 5 minutes and come back with brake dust. Now I will say, that was definitely in the past when I had Bimbo brakes. Now I currently have Hawk ceramic brake pads where I still get brake dust, it's just not as bad. Now I do know there is a break-in period that I have not done yet on this Corvette Grand Sport, which is currently behind me, and I have not done the break-in period yet for the Hawk ceramic brake pads. But I will say this, I do love that I have minimum brake dust with the Hawk ceramic brake pads, and if you're actually in the market for those, all you have to do is go down the link below, click on the Hawk ceramic brake pads, and they take you directly to the website, and actually get a discount on Hawk ceramic brake pads if you click on the link down below in the description on those brake pads. Thank you. And if you are watching this, and like I said before, please subscribe because I love how you're part of the community. But anyways, if you get Hawk ceramic brake pads, you will definitely limit some of your brake dust, and I totally recommend doing the break-in period. I just haven't had time to do it yet because the weather here is going to be horrible. Number 2 thing I wish I would have known about the Corvette Grand Sport, which probably is not that bad to some of you all, but it's definitely bad to me, and is when I'm driving for long periods of time and I have a net in my face, when I'm driving for a long period of time, the middle console gets extremely hot. Now I don't know if this is just particularly my car, or this is a Corvette brand, or this is just a Chevrolet brand. But I can tell you one thing, there was a point in time when I was actually hanging out with some of my buddies and we were just chatting and I had my car running. And I get in and I rest my arm on the middle console and it was extremely hot. Extremely hot. And it was like one of those things were like, whoa, what is this? Why is it this hot? I couldn't figure it out, so I take it to the dealership. They couldn't figure it out. A couple of subscribers recommended probably the temperature was hotter than it should have been, or you should probably check, the temperature, make sure it's right in line with what it's supposed to be. And I did that, and it was, but somehow it was still hot. So I don't know if any of you all have actually had this encounter with your Corvette as well. I don't know if there's something you encountered with your car in general, or a Chevrolet product you may have. But I just let you know, that is one of the things I definitely did not like about my Corvette Grand Sport, was the middle console getting hot. I wish I would have known that in advance. The number 3 thing that I do think is not that important, but maybe to some people, I just wanted to bring it up because if you are in the market to buy a Corvette, you may want to know that the screen function is just terrible. I just feel like as technology has gone on, the screen is okay. It's not my best thing about the Corvette at all. I do prefer to use Apple CarPlay in my car. I think that works a little bit better. I think when you're clicking on the screen without having Apple CarPlay, it definitely glitches a lot, it freezes a lot, and it just doesn't move as quick as you think it would with a touchscreen in a car that's 2017. Now, I don't know if anyone else is having these problems with their Corvette as well, which is, I'm talking about the Corvette behind me. I don't appreciate how badly the screen works, but it could be just my screen. Don't take that personally. You might want to go check it out if it is your screen. If you do have the same issues with your car in general, regardless of what car it is, just leave your comments down below because I would like to see if that's just my screen in general. Number 4 thing that I don't like, that I mentioned before. Now I know a lot of my subscribers said I should take a seat in their Corvette, and they will also let me test this out in their Corvette. It's the ventilated seats. Now the ventilated seats, I don't know why, in my head I was thinking that once I mash this button, that my butt would be super cooled and my back would be super cool. That is not the case. I can guarantee you this. There's times where I've gotten in my Corvette, thrown on a white shirt, and my back is sweating bullets. I feel like I'm sticking to my shirt actually. So when I go home and take off my shirt, it's very sticky. And that's just something I don't appreciate. Now, I mean, I guess technically it's called ventilated seat, so it's not going to cool the seat down as much. It's just only enough to cool it off to keep it from being super hot. But man, it just sucks. And I know when I had a Silverado, and I mentioned this in the past, when I put on the cool or ventilated seats, whatever you want to call it, it worked awesome. And I know that the truck has a little bit more space, so it sucks in air and allows the seat to cool down more. But that's just my opinion. Once again, I wish there was something else I would have known in advance. So this is the 4 things that I'm telling you that I wish I would have known before buying this car. Now, would that have all changed my opinion about buying this car? Probably not, because I'm still a Corvette fan. I still own the car, and I love everything else I do with it, and it brings me to meet so many other people in the world. So with that being said, those are the 4 things I wish I would have known about my Corvette Grand Sport before buying it. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. I'd love you to mash that red button and mash the bell right beside it so you get a notification anytime I release a video. If you'd like to check out my website, which is seagoninspeed252.com, you're allowed to buy merch from there. We'll ship it directly to your house, and you're allowed to send emails from there as well. Or you can send me an email directly, which is seagoninspeed252@gmail.com. Or you can send your photos there as well that want to be featured in future videos at seagoninspeed252@gmail.com. That's a lot of seagoninspeed252, that's for sure. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for pushing that play button, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Seagoninspeed252. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.